It's probably the best lineup the Southern has seen in a long time. The calibre of riders are just awesome. It's going to be fabulous.
I'm sort of wishing I'd not riding because this lineup's unbelievable, isn't it? Imagine being stood watching this race.
Yeah, ready to go, excited.
Yeah, that's why I get going now, yeah.
It's one of those places where you grin from ear to ear.
Yeah, you have a bit of a warm-up at the TT and get going when you get here, so yeah.
I love it, one of my favourite tracks. Very bumpy.
It's a different view when you're like 70 mil off the ground.
I just love it. It's a phenomenal place.
Yeah, of all the racing I've done so far, that was probably the most exciting lap I've ever had in my life.
Nothing like it. It's a mass start, first one over the finish.
I know it's pretty mad, isn't it?
Bit of a sleepless night. I was thinking you get a bit excited, don't you? So yeah, I'm excited to be here finally.
Have we got a plan of action going in today's race?
Try not to screw up.
Go flat out from the start and see if Dermot can last. When he asked me to do this, he sold it like he couldn't really drive one, and he can, so he's lying, first of all. He is quite fast.
We'll just go have some fun.
Yes.
That's the main thing.
Have a good race, enjoy myself and go home.
I'm just going to get out there, do the best we can. I'm just going to hang on.
A bit surprised when I found myself in lead, but I like being in lead.
We're not unhappy at all. At least we can make some odds now and come back a little bit stronger in the second one, hopefully.
I'm actually speechless for the first time ever, I think.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. You know, it's great.
No changes, topped up the fuel, made sure the tyres were still black and round, and that's about it.
Well, he's got to do it all. I'm just going to be holding on, so.
Yeah. We're not out here to play games. We're out here to try and win the thing.
Get going from the start, really, I think.
Let's go, Scott.
Get going from the start.
It just makes the race so much more entertaining for yourselves. It's better when you're mixing it and dicing with it.
You get clear to someone and you think, get your head down, get going, and then next thing you know, there's a silver stripe coming past you again. Oh, here we go again. It's really enjoyable, great fun.
A lap record, leaving champions. Ben, welcome back to the Sun 100.
Yeah, 7 years off and we're back with a bang. That'll do.
Hello, three-wheelers around the world. Welcome back to the 70th edition of the Isle of Man Steam Packet Southern 100 Road Races here at the Motor Isle Billown Circuit. And what a glorious evening it is. It's going to be set for great conditions, isn't it, Chris, for some fantastic racing this evening. The schedule keeps changing, so they were due out at 8:40 originally, then 8:50 it moved to, and now the guys and the girls are going to go out just after this next race that's out. There was an incident in the previous race out on the course. Well, everyone is okay, but as a result of that and the delays, they now switched the schedule up, which means the sidecars are going out very soon, Chris. It's all very exciting, isn't it?
That's it, right. I can see everybody. They're getting those leathers on awful fast. They're squeezing it in real. They're sucking in the belly, some of them. Yeah. So it's been changing by the minute there, right? Yeah. You just rattled it off, right?
We just saw Ryan Crow, didn't we? Ryan was walking the babies. He's had little Joey and the little baby is taking them for a little walk. And he's obviously had a quick call to say you're going to be out really soon. So he's just been sprinting back. He's dropped the baby off over there and he's gone running off to get his leathers on. So great that the guys and the girls are going to be going out. Definitely, because there's probably going to be more delays later on in the event, isn't there, Chris? So at least they know they're going to get their full racing.
Oh, yeah, well, that's great. That's what I thought when I started hearing all the delays and everything, and we're going to be at the back end. And no, we're not going to get our 6 laps in, but it looks like, right, fingers crossed, we're going to get our 6 laps in. And so we can't complain because look at the weather. Huh? Not a cloud in the sky. Coming in, and I was saying, I think we're down in Spain.
Yeah.
Huh? It's really unbelievable. So everyone's in a good mood, I think. It's a little bit of a panic trying to get ready. But so we'll go ahead and try to hit some of these guys here.
Yeah,
now,
definitely. There's a few here now because they're all raring to go. So there's a few got the leathers, the helmets. There's still a few missing, but there's plenty here for us to chat to. So just as a little reminder then, should we do the starting on pole for this race is, of course, fastest currently so far this week is Ryan and Callum Crow. And then starting in second, we have Lee Crawford and Scott Hardy in the number 4 outfit.
Well,
we were talking about them before.
We
weren't
were
Ben?
saying it. And you know what it is? Because we know how good they are, right?
Yeah.
And they're kind of on a roll. And they got the on the podium, the 3P at the TT, and they had their what do they say, race face on. So, and then sure enough, they really cranked it up last night. And so we'll see what happens there. It could be a really neck and neck. But then again, we also have some other really tight contenders in there with Tim and there, and then of course Pete.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a, like we were saying, it's going to be one humdinger, I'd say.
It is. So should we see who we can chat to? There's plenty of people around. We've got Mr. Wayne Lockie over there. Do you think we should try and see if we can chat with him?
We were sitting on his tailgate there.
Yeah, we were.
He had a nice place there because it was right in the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the three-wheeling on there.
We head in?
Yeah, get head
Hello,
in.
Hello. How are we? Good. Come to have a little chat with you all, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Wonderful. So I just saw you. Were you carving away out there? What were you making?
I was making a new Dongo trophy because Johnny forgot to bring our old one, so I had to make a new one.
So explain to the viewers about the Dongo trophy.
So the Dongo trophy is obviously a memorial trophy for Phil Dongworth, who died in the Southern 100. And Johnny, who sponsors us, Dirty Weekender, he is here and he gives the trophy to the winner of the Southern 100 sidecar race. So it's a nice memorial, and yeah, it's just something good for everyone. And yeah,
I look forward to seeing the new one.
Yeah, been working hard on that really. Had to draw it all out, etch it on, and then paint it, and we're putting a brake disc in there, I think.
Okay.
So that needs to be stuck in there somehow, but yeah.
Wonderful. Well, Louise, we need to come and have a little look at it later. Definitely have a little look at it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We're going to try and catch the boys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wayne and Matty, hello. Can we pop in and have a little chat?
All right, come on, we have to get
Sorry, excuse me.
Wait a second, let me get in the middle because I got the mic here too.
In between the right. You want to get there with the brolly?
We can get him here. He's got a. Yeah, we're cool.
Fill us in on how qualifying went for you last night.
Yeah, all good. We got held up for quite a while, didn't we? But we still put a good lap in, and we're 8th on the grid, so that's all good, really. But I'm quite worried that after my race, I've got a race straight after this on my solo, and I'm going to have to run and change my leathers and go straight back out. So that's what I'm kind of thinking about that at the minute, how we're going to do it. But if we're on the podium, I think we're knackered. I'll have to miss the. I'll have to miss my solo race.
All will be well.
Yeah.
So you've been seeing Matty has been running between the three-wheeling paddock and the solo paddock, racing on 2 and 3 wheels. So it's quite a busy schedule, but all very rewarding if it all comes
Yeah, I'm enjoying both. I enjoy both just as much as each. So
more laps as well to help the 3 wheels.
Yeah. I mean, it puts me in. I get my head up to speed being out on the solo and then jumping straight out on this. I'm all good. Yeah.
And Wayne, the sun is shining. Are you looking forward to racing in these conditions?
It's better than the rain, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always a bit low sort of thing coming down, but it's not much bother.
And Chris, these boys know what they're doing, don't they?
Oh yeah. We enjoyed your tailgate there, Wayne.
Yeah.
He's got a good sunny spot over there.
Yeah.
The sun's out, and the sun's right a sun trap there. You're lucky there. Look at it. We got the Brawley girl here now, eh?
Huh? Never.
Yeah, we went in a good mood. I can feel it, huh?
Yeah.
And we see you guys over there, maybe at the podium there. Huh? Yeah. That'd be great. That would cap it up. Yeah. Oh yeah. But come back and safe and have a good fun race the weather's nice and all, and everyone's in a good. So that's the main thing. Yeah, enjoy it.
We've always got the lovely Mrs. Lockie looking out for everyone as well, aren't you? Hey, Brawley Dolly, hostess with the mostess.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, but she has the right Brawley too, though.
Yeah, she does have the right Brawley.
One in the sidecar paddock with the right Brawley, aren't I?
Yeah.
So just showing off now. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Well, listen, gents, all the best. Enjoy it, and we'll speak to you on the other side.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
All right,
Hello.
guys.
Fancy a quick chat? Yeah. Get a quick chat. Well, Alan, a little bit earlier than we expected, but it's great to be going out and the sun is shining. And yeah, you're going to be going out in the 70th edition of the Southern 100 races. How fantastic is that?
Fantastic. I was here for the 65th. I think I was here for the 60th, and I seem to remember one before that, but I'm not going to say. It's a good turnout this year. We've got a good grid, haven't we?
It really is, isn't it?
And the weather's been kind, and we've gotten all the qualifying sections. So I haven't had that for a good few years. We've not been very lucky with weather here the last couple of years, but this is making up for it.
And tell us how the bike has been feeling around the course this week.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. First time back here for since 9 years. It was the last time I've done it. So, but it's feeling good. I was riding hard, and I just got to do him proud now.
Yeah. How did it feel putting your leathers on and getting back onto the course this week? Then after 9 years.
Nervous to start with. So, but got a few laps under our belt, and everything come back. So, hopefully, good ride, get a good finish today, and push on.
And what are your hopes? Have you got a particular position that you're aiming for?
A safe finish.
Yeah.
First of all, safe finish, and hopefully, a bit better than where we started.
Good.
We
Well,
hope.
listen, gents, enjoy it. All right, we'll see you on the other side. Thank you. Thanks. Scott.
Yeah.
Come on, good.
Yeah, good.
How are you doing?
Yeah, doing good. Yeah. We had to talk to you guys.
Turn
Yeah.
around.
Hi, Scott.
Get the sun in our face, the camera, and just give me the hand signal. Gents, Lee Crawford, Scott Hardy, welcome back. We're really excited. We've been talking about you a lot on the lives to see what you boys are going to be doing out there. How are you feeling about heading out a little bit earlier than expected, but great that you're going to be getting the racing in now?
I was asleep about 15 minutes ago, so I'm just trying to pull my bearings back in. But yeah, no, feel really good. The weather's beautiful, isn't it? Wind's dropped down, so really excited. Strong field. It'll be an interesting race, especially with obviously Ryan and Callum, Tim and Kevin, and obviously Pete and Jev. So really excited to get going. Really happy, yeah. Just trying to wake myself up. Yeah.
And Scott, are you raring to go? Looking forward to it. Fill us in on your qualifying, how the sessions have actually gone for you boys so far this week.
Yeah, the first night we had an oil leak from our engine seal that had come out, but last night, yeah, it was a good solid night. Good run. It was ready to go.
Well, listen, boys, enjoy it. Enjoy that sunshine. We'll speak to you on the other side, okay? Thanks so much. Nice.
Yeah, we go. Here, let me get on this side. Let me get on this side because I can get the. Yeah, you get on that side. I got the mic. I got the mic on here, and she's got the ice cream going out with you.
Yeah. Here we are with Eric and Anise. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to the Southern 100. It's wonderful to see you on the entry list. Tell us how it's been going for you so far.
A totally different experience to last year. Last year it was hard work and there was loads of delays. We've had 2 good sessions this weekend. Had a little bump and grind yesterday, but a little bit of fiberglass work last night, and we're all good to go again. But no, it's been a good week so far. I'm happy to be out here and happy to get racing again.
Wonderful. And Ace, as a passenger heading around this course in these conditions, I'm sure are much preferred than heading around like last year's conditions.
Yes, of course. And also last year it was new for me. Now I know what it is. We are much more, personally I'm much more relaxed, and we can enjoy, and when the weather is good, it's always better.
And your two dogs, you've seen the two dogs, haven't we, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
The two supporters.
They come with us everywhere. They come with us everywhere.
Remind us of their names, their mascots.
So it's Merlin and Puppy.
Oh, yeah.
Puppy.
Yeah, because he took a long time to be house trained. All he used to do was poop, so he got called Puppy.
Those are really good, sorry.
Yeah. The French don't understand it, so it works in France.
That's what I was going to wonder. You know what kind of language do
they only understand French. They don't understand English.
Yeah. So they're going to bring you good luck, I can tell.
I hope so. Yeah.
But what we were just saying is that I was going to ask you guys, and you already reconfirmed
I think we need
that.
to let them get their helmets on. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
they're heading out now. Thank you so
All right,
much.
thanks. Well, I'll let you go. All right, guys. Good luck. Good luck, babe. Good luck. Oh yeah, good seeing you. Yeah, it's okay. I'm fit as a fiddle.
So that's these sidecars heading out there to start the race of 6 laps, and it's the Ace Hire and Sales sidecar race. It's a total of 25.5 miles.
And I was,
race.
supposed to be,
It's going to be one.
but I was the catcher, and it's like the guy that's like the goalie in the back. My knees, all the car was shot. Apart from that,
at the Southern 100
I'm
races.
fine, but over the years it's getting
electrifying and also
I'm a bit stiff,
very
like with
different
my knees.
likes of the TT.
How you been, all right?
And the next Grand Prix.
Oh, it was like. I got it.
No, the door was open and no one was answering, so I just slipped it and left it in after that.
Here for us, just being placed into position, and we'll wait for the green flag to wave at the back. Just a bit of a delay. Flag is still out here, so that's why the green flag at the back. Yeah, the green flag there waves. And look at the lights. Really over the way we go, and it should start by the Crows. And all safely away, Chris Kinley. Goodness me, you've never seen a sidecar race at the start of the summer. Thank you very much, Chris Kinley. We've got to start back on the grid. 16, Darren Hooper, Lenny Mumfrey, and other outfits that are starting this race. 14, Wayne Lockie and Matthew Rostron. 9 is Tony Barker and Tom Dawkins. 23, Alan Thomas and Andrew Miller. 83 is Michael Kirkhope and Mark Gage. 25 is David Marshall and Steve Pitt. 13 is Ryan Green. 32 is make their way to ahead of the Number 23 bike is up
There wasn't any. This is Ballabeg. Come on. How are you?
Well, gents, 3 seems to be your magic number. Scott, fill us in on that. There's a little bit of friendly kissing going on out there as well.
Who says Robin's not racing? Yeah, from the first lap to the last lap it went, didn't it? It went down, but no. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Good, excellent.
There was some swear words in my head towards him, like, come on, let's go. And yeah.
You were pushing it, Lee.
But we come into the last corner and end the first lap, and Pete had a slide. Ryan had to wait, so I went for the gap. Then Ryan didn't see me. I can see on his wheel, I'd say. He came over to us, and there was 3 doesn't go into 2 and all that. So we were in third, we were in first, we were in second, we were in third. And it's just one of them. The lap didn't really come together that well. Made a few mistakes, but no, well done to Ryan and Callum. And what a return for Pete and Jevon. Happy. Got some things to change for tomorrow. But yeah, good, happy. Yeah.
Well, listen, thank you. Yeah, excellent. Thank you for a fantastic race. That was great to watch. All the best for tomorrow. But let's get you to the podium. Thanks, gents.
Absolute sidecar lap record, 102.747 for Ryan and Callum Crowe. Ryan and Callum Crowe.
They're wasting top.
Where did we get it?
Competing in the European.
Can we grab you for a quick one? Okay, thank you. Oh, that's cameraman. There we are.
You know what he's like.
Do you want to help him? Yeah. Are you allowed?
Yeah. Pete, we'll just pull you in here. That's all right, Jevin. Cameraman just behind you there. Get organised. So there we go. Fantastic. Congratulations, gents. Welcome back. What a superb return. It was an exciting race for us, and a very friendly bit of kissing, a friendly bit of banter at the end there. So Pete, run us through it.
Yeah, like you say, it was a bit of friendly banter there going on, and none of us afraid to
put it up the inside of each other where it's where there's a gap. So we all got what we deserved, to be fair, I think. And where we left a gap, somebody duly put it up the inside of us. So no, it was all good. No, but honestly, it was a great race. To be honest, it didn't feel daft. It felt, when you're racing against good lads like that, it does feel safe, and everyone gets on with it and does their thing. I'm glad we put on a show.
Absolutely did. And it was a new bike as well. So Jevon, it's quite a comeback, really, coming on this bike, seeing as you haven't had a hell of a lot of time on it.
Yeah, first time on the bike this week, but thanks for Al to lending us it. It's great sportsmanship from Al. But yeah, it was really good considering what happened at the TT and stuff. But yeah, it's been a really good race, and it was great fun.
Another great race from the boys.
Oh yeah, that's it. I tell you, it can't get any better than this. And how was it out there? I mean, the conditions were perfect, and
conditions are really good. Yeah. I made the schoolboy error of not going out with my tinted visor on, so that was a little bit sharp in some bits, like particularly down start and finish. And so I missed my braking spot in a couple of times going into Ballabeg, just because the sun was in my eyes. But that's my own fault. It's just you just got to knuckle down and make sure you're stopping in enough time. But no, it was good. It was really good. We just made up to be back, and honestly, I'd like to thank so many people. You wouldn't have enough time for me to go through the long list of people who've helped us get on the bike. But everyone, you know who you are if you've helped us out. Honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You brought a tear to my eye, so thank you so much.
Excellent. Well, listen, gents, congratulations. Second at the Southern Hun races and 70th anniversary as well, and still another race to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you can, please.
Thank you. We will. We need to get.
All right, guys.
Yeah. Are you okay? Oh, hello, sweet. How you doing? Now, where's Jeff? Jeff, he's...
So we'll try to get Ryan. I'll see you, Mom. The answer is December. I'll wait here.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart. So as you can see there, you saw Pete Founds giving Alan Founds a thumbs up there, saying thanks for the bike, because of course that is his bike that he's lent his brother to put on the podium here. And who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? But of course, the experience paid off. And they were meant to be here, and how fantastic to see them on the podium. So we're going to walk back to the paddock. We're going to try and get the Crow boys, chat with the winners and lap record holders now. So they smashed the lap record. Kevin?
Can't get any better than this, I don't think, hey?
So entertaining, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And of course, they've got the new screens, haven't they? So they're screening it live here. So the King of the Roads YouTube channel, they've got the racing on live there as well.
Yeah.
For all the solos and the three-wheelers. So they've got all the screens now. You can watch it live here as well as at home. And then for us in the stands, Chris, we get to enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, we saw some really, from where we were at the Four Crossroads, there was some smoke out there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
We didn't smell the burning rubber, but we could see the smoke. It was really some racing, all right.
And then just to see the reaction when Lee pulled in there, because of course there was a little bit of kiss and me going on from the 1, 2, 3. So all three outfits there that finished on the podium, they were really pushing it, and we saw, didn't we, on in the racing, of course, a very friendly bit of racing, and then just great banter when they come back in. There was
no, but I tell you what, there was some. It was arm-to-arm combat there for about the 3 or 4 laps, weren't they? I mean, they were neck and neck and tire to tire, and but the boys started striding out there after a few laps, and you could see what was going to happen. But boy, it was fantastic. Couldn't get any better than that, I don't think, Haley. I think that was the ultimate.
Kevin, we won't say what Kevin Nutcher said about his and Tim's out, but they've been having difficulty. He went out before just for a quick lap because he'd made some changes on the bike. They needed to go around and check the number 77 outfit because they've been having some issues with it. So they brought it back in. They still weren't too happy with it. And then Kevin there again wasn't too happy with their results. So we'll see if we can catch up with Tim Reeves and get an update and see how their bike was doing. But yeah, Pete Vowns went out, as he said, he went out in a clear visor with this sunshine. Whoa. It must have been blinding out there, mustn't it, Chris?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Because it's certainly bright out there this evening.
It doesn't get any better than that. I mean, you could just feel the emotions when the boys came in, eh?
Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, there we go. He's going over. So we're going to follow Ryan Crowe to his awning and try and get him and his brother for a little chat. Very different energy now, isn't it, before the race?
No,
after the race.
Everybody's going to take a little while to calm down.
I know. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hello, mascots. Oh, yeah, I need to speak French. They don't understand me in English. I forgot about that. Must brush up on my French for the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. All right, here they are. Let's see if we can pull them for a chat. Can we get a quick chat with you, please? Thanks.
Oh, we fucking nearly hit him. It was like,
James got a video.
Have you?
Yeah. Showing us there.
Honestly, I need to.
Callum, can we chat to you first while we're waiting for Ryan, if that's okay?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Rewriting history right there for the Southern 100. I'm going to let Chris step in there. What a race it was for us to watch. Tell us a little bit about it, how it was for you.
Yeah, absolutely awesome. I mean, the first couple of laps, like short circuit racing. I believe the last corner was on TV. So I'm looking forward to watching that back at some point. But yeah, fabulous racing. There's no dirty moves. It was just short circuits, you know. Yeah, ace. Absolutely loved it.
And tell us about the conditions.
Mega. Absolutely awesome. The sun was getting us down the back straight. I was like, and then so it was just coming down slowly every lap, and yeah, mega job by the team once again.
Awesome. And then you got a little bit of damage there because of that,
yeah,
the nudge or two that you got out there.
Yeah, there was a bit of bang going on. I knew Lee's very strong in the cross four-way. He's very strong, so on the first lap I knew he was coming, so I just had my hand up anyway because I knew he'd be there. So no, fair play to him and fair play to Pete. You know, it's awesome. Especially Pete coming here on the Yamaha is a great job.
Yeah,
so,
awesome.
Fantastic.
Well, listen, we'll let you get back to the family. We're going to pull Ryan in as well for a quick chat. Oh, has he?
Yeah.
We'll pull him in.
And we forgot you mentioned the lap record too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're main sponsor again for this, Chris?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
What's it under?
Motor Isle. The Motor Isle Billown Course, it's called now.
It's our, we're the sponsor. Well, that's a good prestigious one, I think. Don't
Yeah. So this is, so when the studio is built, all the studio and it all falls under the brand of Motor Isle.
Right,
you'll see that. We're going to have to
pull them into the studio.
And all that, explaining those.
Yeah.
We're going to have you guys out there.
As long as there's free coffee.
There's plenty of free coffee.
You name it. We can.
Great food.
Yeah. Free coffee.
All right, nice one, Callum. Thank you. Let's pop in and see Ryan. Oh, there he is. He's right there. Hello. We'll just grab you quickly. Have you burnt your hand?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll let you get to that. Listen, absolutely mega. That was a fantastic race to watch. Lap record. You smashed it. Tell us how it was for you out there.
It was probably one of the best races I've had in a long time. You know, the first lap was awesome, and then once I knew they were all there, I pulled the pin. I didn't get the best lap started, if you know what I mean. I was a bit hesitant coming into corners. That's how they got me. But then I lined myself up coming into Church Bends to have the drag on Lee to get him just before Great Meadow. And then Pete, when we come into Castletown Corner, Pete come in a bit hard and he lost the back of it. And I was on the wrong side, then Lee come this side, and I darted across, and then we were all coming down the start-finish line together. But then once that was done and dusted, I didn't see anything more then. But it's only the first lap I remember, to be honest with you. That was awesome, but the rest of it doesn't matter. No, it was. I don't know what lap we did the lap record on. It was
102.747.
Yeah, no, that's
102.747.
No, it's good going. That
it's pretty special. Rewriting history is awesome. So the bike has got a little bit damaged, not too much though. So how are you feeling about the 8 laps coming up?
I'm ready.
Yeah, of course you are.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that again anyway.
Good.
That was awesome.
Well, listen, enjoy it. Let's get your hands sorted.
Go
Thanks for chatting to us and have a great evening. Thanks, Ryan. Ryan and Callan Crowe firmly breaking records once again, rewriting history here at the Southern 100. Very friendly races. So seeing them coming in there into bringing the 1, 2, 3 up to the podium there with the bikes and knowing how much they were battling against each other, fighting against each other. But it's always the friendly races, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it was something else. It's yeah, you could just feel it. There was some buzz, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, everything. It was just so perfect, and the race was pretty much along the lines we thought it was going to be. It was those 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And of course, we have the icing on the cake. The boys broke the lap record, and so that was good. That was a good one too. But yeah, you can't get any better than that. I think that was the best you can get.
Excuse me.
Come on.
Excuse me.
I think. What does that say? Hay fever. There is that what that is? Hey?
It's the lovely sun going down behind us. I think that is wonderful setting.
Well, it's starting to get cool off. I think that's probably what it is. You know, because it was hot. We were running up here, and now it's cooled off a bit. But
well, listen, we've got 8 races coming up tomorrow night. Tomorrow late afternoon.
Yeah.
And we will be live with them. So we 6 laps tonight, records broken, another 2 laps to add on to that, so there's plenty more space for them to show us even more of what they can do and more records potentially to be broken and set.
Yeah, did you check the weather? Right now it looks fantastic. Fingers crossed. It should be, but so yeah, I think the boys will probably take out the lap record. That's my guess here again.
Yeah,
you know, if the conditions are there, you know. Yeah.
So we've got a few around there as well. We could catch up with a couple more people.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, let's
go and see how they're doing. We'll just take you back round.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all very relaxed and chilled and
silent.
We check in with Eric and Anise, see how they got on. Hello. So we come and check in to see how you got on.
Can I get my pants on?
Oh, yeah, she's going to get his pants on. Hold on one moment, it'll be ready in a minute.
And these are still clean because there's never any moments.
Okay. Well, hello. Bonjour. Oh, hello.
No, it's interesting. Congratulations, you guys. You have to tell me because you made it back. That's a congratulations right there. You know.
Let me come round.
Yeah. So so go ahead. What do you say?
Can't remember.
No.
It's always that frustration because we actually we've been fasted and we have all week. We've bettered our times by quite a bit, but we had brake fade on the second lap, and so I was braking really early the whole race. But the brakes come back, so it was a silly thing that coming into a corner, I'll brake to make sure the brakes work, and then I'm stopping like half a mile before the corner. I could roll a cigarette, and so. The good news is we know there's more speed there.
Yeah.
We just need to fix the brakes and get out again.
Yeah.
So
that's good. That's great. And we got 2 more laps.
Yeah.
To hire
Yeah,
out,
but no, we're fresh. I'm a young fella.
Yeah.
And of course you got your young lady.
Oh yeah, she doesn't tire out.
You must feel much more comfortable now.
Yeah.
You know, than last year.
Yeah.
Out here on the road.
Yeah.
You feel better.
And some little tricks just to
conserve energy.
Be more relaxed on the bumps.
Yeah.
And some places to put my feet or something like that. So yes, it's much easier. But always bumpy.
Yeah. You got any bruises?
I don't think so.
Oh,
doesn't bruise too much.
Oh, good. Great.
Great. And hopes then for the final race tomorrow?
Well, we got a good start off today. We got a couple of places. The trick would just be to hold those places, do the same thing and keep them.
Yeah.
I think we can. We've just got to make it happen.
So where will you be starting from tomorrow?
No idea. I'd imagine if we're starting in the same place, it'll be 14th, wasn't it?
Yes, we were 14th.
Yeah, so
And 14th of this race also.
Yeah.
Do you know where you came in? Did you come in 14th?
You
don't know
I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah, you start 14th.
Because
you held your own then. Huh?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, we did and we didn't because someone else passed us and then had a little incident. So
Well, little incidents around here is what
Yeah, they had a little rub with some foam walls and then went off, but no harm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But there was, like we were saying, walking up, there was a lot of rubber burning and smoke.
Yeah.
Smoking tires.
Yeah.
You could almost feel like it was like the bumper car thing. You ever been like when you're a kid at the carnival coming around crossroads?
Well, it's funny coming into first corner to Ballabeg, isn't it?
Yeah.
As every time you come over there with the sunlight tonight, all it is haze of tyre smoke in the air. Every time coming up, you can see. It's just tyre smoke. Yeah, every lap. So we were probably adding to it.
Yeah, but you see, these are the things these are what memories made of.
Oh yeah,
you'll remember that.
Oh yeah,
when you're my age, you're going to remember it. Yeah, you can smell that.
Well, listen, enjoy your evening then, recharging and getting ready for tomorrow, and we'll check in with you again tomorrow. Yeah, thanks so much. And thanks to these two. Bye-bye. So Shark Attack, everyone, remembering this fantastic paintwork. Whoa. Yeah, I'm trying to spot who we have around now. How are you?
We want to get, because here's one of our up and coming stars.
Yes.
We were talking about it when we were sitting out there.
We absolutely were. So introduce yourself.
I'm Kira Miller, Shaggy's daughter. Just come in Sidecar. Been watching it my whole life. Grew up with them and saw him get back on it last year, and I thought, I best give it a try. It's going well so far. Still need to train a little bit, but enjoying it.
Wonderful. And who are you training with?
I've been to Greg Lambert's school a couple of times. Alan's taken me out a couple of times, and Lee Aubrey has taken me out a couple of times as well.
Great. And what's the hopes? What are your plans?
I want to do the Southern. That is my aim. Aim of the game.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, like I was saying, we promote the ladies, don't we?
Absolutely.
We put you guys right up at the top. But I tell you one thing. That's one thing good about our sport. We have a lot of ladies, and passengers. We have some good drivers too. We have some pretty hot stars. You could be one of them next. Huh?
You will be.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So
But why the Southern 100?
It's up there, it's lively, it's a lot of technicality, and it's just a good aim to have to be able to complete it and maybe win it.
Great. And it's not too overwhelming, is it? It's 4.25, I think, miles for a lap, isn't it?
Yeah.
So not too overwhelming to start. aim for. Fantastic. So when's that? When's that realistic goal for you?
I've a bit of an unrealistic goal to do it by 2027, but it's my aim.
Yeah. Excellent.
But we know what's going to happen then. The TT. That's what we know what's going to happen then, right? Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Great.
Right.
Well, we wish you all the best of that. We'll keep an eye on you. And a three-wheeling. You're going to be doing more of that, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got a good little crowd hanging around here, and you got a group of them that were playing bowls before, weren't they? Let's just see who else we can get an update from. We've got Matty over there and Wayne. We could get an update from them. Have you done your solo?
Yeah, just done it now.
Great. Are you all right to have a... Yeah, you're good. Thanks. So you come in the middle there. So Matty's just jumped off the sidecar and gone and done his solo race, and now he's just back. So well done. First of all, let's start with the three wheels. Fill us in on the race.
Yeah, we got a bit of a bad start, and then we just we had to build ourselves in, and then we kind of lost the tail as well, and then we just had to build up. I think we got Al in the end, but he got us on the start, and then we're not sure if we were gaining on Darren, but he was miles ahead before we could get back at him, really. So,
but you got back in time to do your solo race.
Yes, and I ran as fast as I could. The sweat was sticking to my leathers, but I got there. So
well done.
Yeah,
I think I deserve a beer now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
He's done himself proud today, hasn't he, Chris?
Oh yeah. This is a good little interview. You really.
Are you allowed to talk about two wheels on three wheels?
Yeah. Oh no, we have. Look at this.
Two wheeling classics.
Nice.
We got the but then we also have. You don't want to get me doing sales pitches again. But we have the motor aisle, and you're going to hear more about. That's the course now. You know, we're sponsoring a very prestigious one, sponsorship. Nice. But then we're going to have our big motorsport complex in town. And we'll be hearing more about that. We're going to be. I won't go off on that, but we're going to have a lot of fun with it. Hey, Haley?
Absolutely,
and
we are.
Haley's going to be doing interviews all the time. She's going to be busy, Haley.
It's going to be a busy studio.
It
is.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Well, listen, you deserve a beer. Go get that in you. Thanks for chatting to us, and we'll see you tomorrow, yeah? Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks, Matty. All right. Can you spot anyone else for their update? Look at this guy. He's like, speak to me.
Get Michael.
Right, Joe, look, I'll see you tomorrow.
You can stay there.
Yeah. I found you. There he is.
Looking for us.
How are you doing? How was that for you? Fill us in.
A lot better than it was last night.
Okay, great.
Had major handling issues last night. Had a bit of a moment at Ballawhetstone.
Right.
Sideways into the bank side. But we're getting there. Loads of work today on the bike. Loads of changes, really.
Okay. And the conditions out there tonight must have felt a lot better than yesterday.
Yeah, lovely, no wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice and warm.
Great.
Plenty of grip.
Good.
Good.
And now 8 laps coming up for you tomorrow as well to get to grips with.
Yeah, the 6 laps wasn't too bad, so the 8 should be fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Where did you finish up?
11th. Qualified 11th, finished 11th.
Great. That's not too bad, is it, Chris?
We kind of used the first 3 laps of the race as a practice just to make sure the bike was right before we pushed on, but it feels good.
Good. Great. So
you're looking good. You're looking. Yeah. I tell you what, this guy's been through some racing. Boy, he's fit. Did you take a shower already? Because you're looking pretty fresh.
Not yet.
Huh?
Not yet.
what are you up to here? What?
I'm making a visor.
Oh, okay.
The wind's pushing me head too far back, so we're going to make a little visor, hopefully help for tomorrow.
Okay.
Aerodynamics right there.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Well, listen, we'll let you get back to it. Thanks for updating us, and we'll speak to you tomorrow, okay? Thanks so much.
Two spins. Two spins.
We've got Greg Lambert over here, so we're going to see if we can head over there and just get a little update from him and the Gales as well before we sign off. I mean, you can't miss Greg Lambert's awning, can you? It's neon pink. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to come and get an update from you all, if that's all right. You can stay seated there. I can come down to you. It looks like a very nice spot. So, not a bad evening for us. For fill us in on how your race went.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty happy. Obviously, we're newcomers, so we didn't get to finish the full race. We've only got 3 laps. We're still learning, so very good of the organisers to allow us to have 3 laps to get a bit more time in. We managed to shave 10 seconds off of his time. We have a couple of gear change issues. I couldn't get first gear, so that slowed us off a fair bit. So would have been on for a sub 3 minute lap, which for his first time round here I'd have been chuffed to bits with. But that's racing for you, and we'll see what it brings. See if we've done enough to get on the grid tomorrow. I'm not sure whether we have, but if we haven't, we'll get a couple of laps tomorrow. And it's all a learning curve. And if we're not on the grid and we'll get a couple of laps tomorrow, great. We'll get a couple more laps, a bit more learning curve, and we'll be back next year and try and improve again.
Excellent.
There
you go.
Thank you.
Well trained right there. Fill us in. Well done. 2 very happy chappies. And
yeah, went well. Quite pleased. Cut our lap times down again by another 10 seconds. So some more time on the track, so can't really complain. Wish we could have got a few more laps in, but had a bit of trouble with the gear lever. It's giving us grief. We were struggling downshifting and getting back out the corners, which slowed us down a good bit. Probably lost 5 or 6 seconds there easily every time that happened. So we would have been well sub minute 3s easily. But that being said, we've come in, we've sorted it out, and we'll see what goes on.
And you've got 8 laps to play with tomorrow.
Oh, have we?
Fingers crossed. If we've done enough, yeah, it'd be good if we have. Yeah, it'd be nice to get some more track time and learn some more. So we're enjoying it. That's the main thing. We are newcomers. We've never been here before. It is a new bike to us. We are still learning the bike, so it's coming on great. We're getting it set up lovely. So yeah, we're coming on. We'll keep plodding away and keep improving, and we'll definitely be back next year.
And great to be back with these boys, to be here and competing with these boys, and know that they're back in your corner as well, right?
It's great being with Greg. He helps us so much, and there's so much technical experience and just learning the track with him. He's taken us round for loads of laps today, yesterday, the day before, and it makes such a big difference. And he gives you the do's and the don'ts. He's like a dad almost. You'll wrap your knuckles when you say, I might try this. Don't you dare, or you're going to get it.
No, that's the whole point of the Sidecar school, to help us come on. I mean, we are the first team from the Sidecar school as a driver and passenger from the same day on the school, and we've come on well in
I'm going to start racing. You get a bike and I'll be the passenger. Let's do this.
I'll hold you to that. So you got a phone call from my test day, and that's it. So that's it. Yeah, 2 years in. Yeah, 2 years in. We've built up well, and we work well together. So
we do.
Yeah, we're enjoying it.
He knows I'm always there for him, and yeah, we've had a couple of incidents, haven't we? But we just battle through them, to be honest.
That's racing and learning, isn't it? So we've had a good year this year. We've had no rough and tumble this year, so we've been all right.
It's all collecting experience, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. The more laps you get in, the better it gets, to be honest. And we're learning that bike as well. It's a fresh bike to us. We've only done test days, a few school days, but not a vast amount to iron out the kinks. So to get on here and then do this, what can you say? It's a buzz. And
it is fantastic. It's great to be doing the roads. It's a dream that both of us have had, and it's a step towards it. Is this and learning it, and with Greg's help and tuition, we've come on fantastic in the last 2 years, and that's all thanks to the school, Greg's help and tuition and mentoring. We're all a big family. You can see around us. We've got lots of people around us. We've got a good team of people helping us, so technical and expert knowledge.
Here we are, stood in that paddock. with Greg, watching all the big boys play, and here we are playing ourselves now. It's quite good, isn't
They've
it?
not been too bad, have they, Chris? It's nice to see two come from the school.
Hey, you guys, you know, it's pretty impressive. You fellas in here with like world champions and T-team winners and Southern 100 winners and
I feel
British
quite privileged to be here.
champions and Anybody else that we have covered here? I mean, it's the cream de cream we have here.
It is.
You know, and you guys, so you're pretty good coming in. And,
It's absolutely awesome.
Yeah, so I kind of missed a lot of that there because I got sidetracked, you know. So where on the grid did you guys start, and how did you finish?
We started right at the back. We weren't quite quick enough to actually qualify, but the organisers and Giles, the clerk of the course, give us 3 laps. So we managed to come out for 3 laps just to get a bit more time in. And if we did enough in those 3 laps, we get a place on the grid tomorrow. So hopefully we might have just done enough. So we shaved 10 seconds off of us laps yesterday. So to say what we've done, and it's our first time here, you know, I think that's pretty good.
That's all right. I didn't know, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, having a bit
Having
a bit of trouble with the gears there, but we would have been sub 3 minutes easy time if we weren't. But we were missing gears coming in, having trouble getting out of the corners and having to slip the clutch. So we probably lost 5 to 6 seconds every time that happened.
Oh well. This is your first go here. You'll be back many times.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We'll be back next
100%.
year with that bit of experience and knowledge under his belt, and we'll be well
laps you
versed.
can get in. That's the main thing. Why
That's
you're here.
it is. It's a learning curve for us, and it's all about learning. And the other way you learn is track time and seat time, and that's what we're doing. And the organisers have been good enough to give us those 3 laps to help us get that little bit more. And it shows getting those extra 3 laps, we've shaved 10 seconds off. So with another 3 laps, hopefully another 10 seconds off, and we'll keep plodding away.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's good.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. And you're flying, the Lambert School here, and you know.
Oh, Greg's been awesome with us.
And you have the 3-wheeling too.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's hold my finger.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't work that great.
There you go.
3-wheeling.
Thanks, gents. James and John, everyone. Well done, and we'll see you tomorrow, okay? Thank you. We'll just get an update with Greg and Andy. That's all right. Hello. You all right?
Yeah, it's all good.
Good. Fill us in on your race.
Yeah, it was good. We qualified in 5th, and then we just got someone just pulled past us on the start, which is always a little bit frustrating at first. And then they were just holding us up a little bit, but then we got them into the first corner, and then managed to gap them. So finished in 5th again.
Great. Good. And 8 laps now for tomorrow's race.
Yes, that's always interesting. It's hard work, is 8 laps around here, but looking forward to it. And we'll have a bit of a think if we're going to do anything on the bike. But
I was going to say that was going to be my next question. What work have you got to do on the bike?
To be honest, it ran really well. So Greg and I'll have a bit of a debrief. Things calm down. You think a bit. We might do something with the gearing. We might not. But other than that, it'll get a thorough check through because it's bumpy like anything around here. Yeah. So we'll just check everything's okay.
And who's this little mascot we've got here? Hello, who's this?
Little Zuki, it's my father's dog before he passed. So, yeah, I'm doing the honours looking after for him.
Zuki, hello.
She loves the old racing and coming to bikes.
Is she getting the sidecar with you?
Oh, she would. Definitely, she goes everywhere with me. Yeah, absolutely.
So, just obviously, Andy, just give us an update there on how that race went for you. Were you happy with what you got out, with what you could potentially do?
Yep, I said before we come here, if we get in top 6, I'll be very happy. We've done exactly that. Just got a little bit of a slow start, got balked a bit and got held up. But I'd like to have seen Tim. You know, I could see him all the time and I knew I could make ground on him. But we're over the moon, you know, so everybody's had a good ride and everybody's safe. That's the main thing. But I would like to improve a little bit on my times and things. You're never happy, are you? I mean, we are happy and I am very happy indeed. It was a lovely night, great crowds, cracking weather, great racing. I feel like we're riding really, really well, really smooth, and it's not as hard when you're not scratching, and I just feel like it's come together. So I'm looking forward to the 8-lapper because I'd like, if I can stretch my legs a little bit and just, get going a bit more, maybe I'll pull a slightly better result. But I'm happy with where we are, that's for sure. Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
good
shadow
to
of a
have
doubt.
John and James with you out there as well. They're representing and flying the flag with the school.
Absolutely. I mean, they're my first protégés from the school, really. For the driving. With a 3-year plan of going to the TT, from complete novices. They've completely gone through the whole system by the book, the way I would do it, or the way I have done it. So I'm going to teach everybody to do it that way, do their apprenticeship. they've been to road racing at Scarborough now, and they've won there in the pre-injection, and they've come here just outside the qualifying, but I think they'll be in for the qualifying tomorrow. So it's all in a learning curve, because this isn't an easy place. And I'd rather them be nice and steady and taking it in a sensible attitude than coming here and going silly and, you know, going crazy. And they haven't done that at all. They've done really well. I'm dead proud of both of them. I'm proud of everybody that comes to school. Do you know, it's an honour for me. It's a lot of hard work, but you know, I'm proud to see people finish their races and just see the look on their face and everything else. And I've got to say, it was fantastic of the Southern 100 Club today to let all the rest. We had a little meeting this morning and explained everything, and it was good of them to let them go at the back of the grid, to have some more practice time, you know, and thanks to Giles for, you know, for allowing that to happen, you know, and hopefully next year, I think the actual newcomers, there might be another session just for newcomers to give them that little bit of extra time, you know. So they're looking at that at the minute if they could fit it in the programme. And I think credit to the club and to the officials for doing it's the friendly races. It always has been and it still is. And they're here to accommodate the best they can to make everything happen. Obviously, if it's bad weather and things, they get a bit tight for time. But as things have been really good today, they've bent over backwards to help everybody that's not qualified, solos and sidecars. So it's just a great club. It's one of the best in the world, fact.
We love it, don't we, Chris? And we love seeing this striking outfit heading around the course, don't we?
Yeah, the wild pink. You know? We have it all now.
Pink to make everyone wink.
But don't forget, it's the MOTOR ISLE Billown Course.
Yeah, it is now.
We have a very prestigious sponsorship of the actual course. That's us.
We're just going to give you
when we say when we say three-wheeling, that's the same as MOTOR ISLE. MOTOR ISLE, in fact, without getting too technical, but they own the image and the rights of three-wheeling, and they're going to be the ones that we have our headquarters. It'll be under our studio and you know, our merch center, our cafe, our high-tech. Holy, she's going to get me off, but I want to get into all that. But it's going to be one heck of a complex, and it's going to be right alongside Marxie's, right in Douglas, and that's MOTOR ISLE. So, but it encompasses three-wheeling. And of course, three-wheeling's our baby, so we're going to make three-wheeling's going to get.
We'll have Greg and Suki, I think we'll have down there as well.
Oh yeah, we'll have Haley knows what I'm an animal lover, right? Yeah,
that'd be great.
No, we have it's going to be something, because what we have, Haley, I haven't shown you all the pictures, but they can do these great pictures now, virtual type pictures. Yeah, they do. And you have to take a double take. Is that a real picture or it's not? Yeah. But it's just something that the AI does. But, you know, so I got some really great pictures in that. And one of the things, you know, in the high-tech cafe that we're going to have is that we're going to have a fan zone, and we're going to have a green screen, and it's going to be able to change in the background. And we can bring in the bikes, right? And the way we position it, we can get all the fans, you know, queued up outside. They can come in, get a picture taken with you guys, with the bike, and, And so everything's going to be high tech, you know. So it'll be, and it's right in the heart of town, and so it will be a big tourist attraction too.
It will. So next year, hopefully, it's there's a daddy long legs. It's going to be all go go go, isn't it? The sun setting behind us is absolutely beautiful. There, you see in the paddock, absolutely gorgeous. Yes.
Three-wheeling. Well, we're just going to get
a MOTOR ISLE now on top of that. You know, you've done so much for the sport, for sidecars in particular, and for everyone that's riding a sidecar to promote it around the world. Credit to you. You know, you've really took this with both hands, and you're making it something really special. And the future will only be better, Chris, for what you've done.
Well,
Fact.
The thing about it here is that we know we have the best sport between us chickens here. We know that, right? The thing about it is it all has to do with this. It all has to do with money, right? And it's all the persona that we can project to the public, and then bring in sponsors. In other words, what I'm getting to is that this complex that I'm talking about, and this whole MOTOR ISLE idea, right? and when we have our podcasts and everything, it's going to look Formula One.
Yeah, of course.
And so that in itself is going to be very attractive, and impressive. We're going to have to. We want to bring in sponsorships in, but we have to look pro. We are pro as far as I'm concerned. We're just lacking a bit of money. That's about it. But it should be, right, Haley? Because Haley's been around the motorsport, and she's been, the market money makers, right? But you have to have money to make money. And but you have to have that persona, right? And then it's the reputation. Then it starts building, and But I tell you one thing is that what we're putting down there, it will be world famous in just a few years. It won't take that long. That we're putting in now. It's trying to get it done because it's a big project. We're fingers crossed. We're going to see if we can get it done for.
We can't wait. We can't wait to share it with you lot when you're coming over to the Isle of Man for the TT and beyond. Yes, Alex going to be in there. So we've caught up with, I think, generally quite a few now. We're going to be back here for the live show tomorrow. As we said, we've got a race of 8 laps. So we wish everyone all the best with that. We'll be here to catch up with them before the race, and of course get the 1, 2, 3, so get the podium finishes, and of course as much as we can after it. So hopefully that sun is going to be shining for us, Chris. Do you know the weather conditions tomorrow, Greg? And I know I don't want to look either. Hopefully the sunshine will be glorious again tomorrow, and we'll join the party. We'll be back with you. So keep an eye out for the live show. Chris, what an evening. It's wonderful to catch up with everyone, isn't it? And we've got another race to go.
Yeah. Everything's glowing.
And the presentation tomorrow night.
Glowing. You know what it is?
It's the sunset.
Haley, right? Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, well, that's good to catch the.
Absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
So, all right, so three-wheelers around the world.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we got. No, wait a second here. I'm going to tap you back so we get the timing exactly right. Yeah. Okay, when I tap them, we do it. Okay,
let's do. Three-wheelers around the world. By the sport, for the sport.
Three-wheeling, Zuki. Three-wheeling.
It's probably the best lineup of Southern I've seen in a long time. The calibre of riders are just awesome. It's going to be fabulous.
I'm sort of wishing I'd not riding because this lineup was unbelievable, isn't it? Imagine being stood watching this race.
Yeah, ready to go, excited.
Yeah, that's why I get going now, yeah.
It's one of those places where you grin from ear to ear.
Yeah, you have a bit of a warm-up at the TT and get going when you get here, so yeah.
I love it, one of my favourite tracks.
Very bumpy.
It's a different view when you're like 70 mil off the ground.
I just love it. It's a phenomenal place.
Yeah, of all the racing I've done so far, that's probably the most exciting lap I've ever had in my life.
Nothing like it is a mass start, first one over the finish.
I know it's pretty mad, isn't it?
Bit of a sleepless night, isn't it? You get a bit excited, don't you? So yeah, I'm excited to be here finally.
Have you got a plan of action going in today's race?
Try not to screw up.
Go flat out from the start and see if Dermot's going to last.
When he asked me to do this, he sold it like he couldn't really drive one, and he can, so he's lying, first of all. He is quite fast.
We'll just go have some fun.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Have a good race, enjoy myself and go on.
I'm just going to get out there, do the best we can. I'm just going to hang on.
A bit surprised when I found myself in the lead, but I like being in the lead.
We're not unhappy at all. At least we can make some mods now and come back a little bit stronger in the second one, hopefully.
I'm actually speechless for the first time ever, I think. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's great.
No changes, topped up the fuel, made sure the tyres were still black and round, and that's about it.
Well, he's got to do it all. I'm just going to be holding on. So.
Yeah. We're not out here to play games. We're out here to try and win the thing.
Get going from the start, really.
Let's go, Scott.
Get going from the start.
It just makes the race so much more entertaining for yourselves. It's better when you're mixing it and dicing with it.
You get cleared of someone and you think, get your head down, get going, and then next thing you know, there's a silver stripe coming past you again. Oh, here we go again. It's really enjoyable, great fun.
A lap record, leaving champions. Ben, welcome back to the Sun 100.
Yeah, 7 years off and we're back with a bang, that'll do.